Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Good. I have my mom with me for moral support, and she's going right after me, so it'll be a good
She told me she was coming up, and I said, that's great.
Yes, it'll be a smooth transition. Okay. Good evening, Mayor, City Council, staff, and the people of Temecula. My name is Kiara Mapp. I am 21 years old. I'm a fourth-year political science major at San Diego State University, as well as the president of the Turning Point USA chapter and the Students for Life of America chapter there. So now you have a general idea of how passionate I am about politics, but this is my first time appearing before my local city council, so I'm very glad to be here and thankful for the opportunity. In all my years of being politically active, which isn't very long given my age, I have never seen so much hate, anger, and divisiveness from anyone as much as I have seen from left-leaning organizations, parties, and individuals. I have been called every name under the sun by people like the science teacher from earlier, simply for my deeply held religious and political views. I have lost lifelong friends. I have had family members cut me off. I have been told I have worms in my brain. I have been called a race traitor, an Uncle Tom, brainwashed, a puppet for white people, a house Negro, and the N-word with the hard R, which I won't say out loud. And the list continues. I will tell you right now, I came here of my own volition. No one, and I mean no one, tells me what to think except for myself. I am an adult. I have faced discrimination for my skin color too, not only from white people, but black people, Hispanic, Asian, and other races as a child. I know what it's like to be discriminated against. I tell you this because the same people who call me these names are the same people who advocate for racially hyper-fixated organizations like the Ready Commission. When you hyperfixate on race to fight racism, you are no better than the racists themselves. As long as there is evil in this world, thank you. As long as there is evil in this world, there will always be evil people, including racists, and no amount of legislation can get rid of it in its entirety. Of course, we can try our hardest to address it. I will not deny racism exists. There are racist people. There are bad people in this world. But if we are to address racism, we should do it properly. The Ready Commission, from what I've read from their resolution from when they first were created, they believe that underrepresented groups of this community are incapable of communicating with their local government, that some events aren't inclusive enough, and that it is their job to look at everything this local government does with an equity lens. Equity, from what I Googled from the dictionary, means something that is just and fair. Their equity lens implies that there are things that this local government does that is not just and fair. And in the short 9 months that I've lived here, I have seen that this is further from the truth from this local government. You just saw a diverse group of people come up here and apply for the planning commissioner position. Did the Ready Commission have anything to do with the representation that was here before you just a few hours ago? They all had the equal opportunity to apply for the position, but of course, the outcome was different. The Ready Commission needs to stop acting like they can provide an equal outcome for all. It's just impossible. There is nothing that I, as a black woman, can't do that my white mother next to me can do. She left her life in Australia to start a new one in America. She married my father, who is black, who in turn abused her, my brothers, and me over the course of 20 plus years. They are divorced, thankfully. She got her degree in criminal justice while caring for 3 children on WIC welfare and food stamps, all while my father couldn't hold a job for more than 3 months. She served this country in the Navy as working for our local district attorney, where we're from, not from here, and our city council. She is my hero, who taught me that I'm fully capable of doing anything I set my mind to, which includes walking in here and addressing real problems facing my community and other communities relating to me, like the black community. If the Ready Commission wants a more inclusive environment for everyone, then stop talking about things that are out of our control that make us different. Let's talk about societal problems that are in our control that continue to cause this equity gap for the black community. For example, black single fatherhood rates are higher than ever before because of our welfare system, and this leads to a record high crime rates among young black men. The abortion industry has caused the black population in this country to stagnate for the past several decades since Roe v. Wade.
20
which is what
seconds.
thank you, which is what is causing the underrepresentation in all of our communities, and the list goes on and on. Obviously, this city is small compared to the rest of the country, and there's only so much that we can do, but I will leave you with a quote from Frederick Douglass: "Where justice is denied, where poverty is enforced, where ignorance prevails, and where any one class is made to feel that society is an unorganized conspiracy to oppress, rob, and degrade them, neither persons nor property will be safe. Please stop telling underrepresented groups that they are victims and let us all be victors." Thank you.
Thank you.